Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to read Where the Wild Things Are, Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. Are you ready to get started on this adventure? Here we go. Where the Wild Things Are, Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. Wow, look at these beautiful pages. These are called the end papers because they're at the end and the front of the book. Where the Wild Things Are. Wow, who's that? We'll find out. The night that Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. Look at that, there's Max and his dog. Look at the picture he drew. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And the ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and roared their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Wow. Look at all those wild things. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Here they are, and they're all roaring at the moon. Can you roar at the moon? And here they are. They're all hanging from the branches of trees and swinging. Can you hang from the branch of a tree and swing? Or can you pretend to? And look, now they're having a wild thing parade. Can you have a parade? And look at Max sitting on top of one of the wild things with his scepter. "Now stop," said Max, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. And the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. So, I hope you enjoyed that story, and so does my little friend hope that you enjoyed the story. And I hope your supper will still be hot. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.